Healthcare is not dead on arrival, and this is from Representative Barney Frank, a Democrat who had first stirred up some serious doubt. Frank is apologizing for a harsh statement he issued after the Massachusetts special election. The Democrat said the comprehensive bill was dead, and he opposed taking extraordinary measures to pass it. But in an exclusive interview with TalkingPointsMemo.com, Frank said to get the bill done, you have to pass the Senate bill as is and the president signs it. Then people have to be assured that you can get the amendments through the House and Senate. Joining us now is the reporter that Frank spoke with, Brian Beutler. He is one of the Capitol Hill reporters for TalkingPointsMemo.com. So, Brian, talk about the significance of Barney Frank's movement last night to you.
Well, Barney Frank is certainly one of the most influential progressives in the House. And when he came out after the Tuesday election and suggested that maybe health care reform was dead, it raised a lot of eyebrows. It raised a lot of concerns. It seemed pretty evident that the coalition that passed the House bill was going to fall apart. With him now saying that he could vote for the Senate bill with assurances that it would be fixed later, it could change the calculus a little bit. Maybe some progressives will come aboard.
And as far as the calculus, you've been crunching the numbers and trying to figure out whether or not the votes are there to pass the Senate bill as is, assuming that the House gets this promise from the administration and the Senate that they will do a patch. And what have you learned as far as the numbers?
It's still not clear that it can pass. There are definitely members of the House, particularly progressives, who think that a different strategy where you break the House bill into parts and send popular measures over to the Senate and challenge them to defeat them, basically, would be a better strategy. The Senate is obviously a slow-moving beast, and a strategy like that could bring health care reform into the summer or the fall. So there are competing ideas out there, but the leadership seems to be pushing this pass the Senate bill, fix it later idea, and they have at least one very influential backer now.
Yeah, and a major development for Barney Frank to come out and switch positions and essentially perhaps keep people from exiting this altogether. Interesting stuff. Brian Beutler with exclusive interview with Barney Frank, and again, some fast-moving pieces on Capitol Hill. And Brian, we appreciate the update from you. And from TalkingPointsMemo.com, you can go to their website for more. Brian.